Welcome to the Visa Mo, Sagot Ko, ang kauna-unahang lingguhang talakayan ng mga bagong balita at batas ukol sa Australian Migration Law and Process. Tuwing Miyerkules 6 to 6:30 ng gabi mula sa Auspac Visa. Auspac Visa is a trusted Australian migration agency for Filipinos all over the world. Auspac Visa is the home for all Filipino professionals, skilled workers, partners, families, students, graduates, and trainees who want to visit, live, work, and permanently stay in Australia. Makipanayam dito sa Visa Mo, Sagot Ko, ang kalahating oras na talakayan ng mga balita, batas, proseso, at mga isyung tungkol sa pag-a-apply ng Australian Visa. Kasama niyo po si Teresa Cardona, Director, Lawyer at Registered Migration Agent mula sa Auspac Visa sa Brisbane, Australia. Paalala lang po na ang mga talakayan at mga impormasyong mababanggit sa programang ito ay sa pawang mga impormasyon lamang at hindi payong legal at hindi rin at walang kinalaman sa mga personal at natatanging sitwasyon ng mga nanonood at nakikinig. Ang Australian Immigration Law ay madalas na nagbabago kung kaya't makabubuti na ugaliing magsayasat at humingi ng payong akma sa inyong pansariling pangangailangan. At ngayon, live mula sa Brisbane, Australia, ang inyong host at tagapagtalakay ng mga balita, issue, batas at proseso na nauukol sa Australian Migration and Visa Application, Teresa Cardona, Director, Lawyer, and Registered Migration Agent from Auspac Visa.
Hello, good evening. Magandang gabi po. It's Wednesday once again. Visa Mo, Sagot Ko. Hatid po sa inyo ng Auspac Visa. So I'm Teresa Cardona, giving you the topics tonight, which I'm not sure if I will be excited, but I'm sure this will give a little thought to some of the clients we have or those who are planning to come to Australia on skilled migration. Okay? But first of all, maraming salamat po sa patuloy na pagtangkilik dito po sa amin. And again, I'd like to invite you to please subscribe or like the page or follow us in Facebook. And siguro mas malaking tulong din po yung mga sharing of the things that we do here kasi yung iba ay medyo naliligaw at patuloy na naniniwala doon sa mga medyo hindi magandang information o kaya naman yung information na pang-engganyo lang pero hindi naman talaga mangyayari. So, yun yung iniiwasan nating mangyari at iniiwasan nating magkaroon ng mga victims pagdating sa Australian visa applications. Okay? So, again, if you have some questions, so yung mga parati na nandito, yung regular viewers na namin, alam na nila kung anong gagawin, no? If you have some questions, you can post it in the comment box, and then we're going to read it later, and hopefully I can answer some of your questions. Now, okay, let's start with whatever we need to do for tonight. So, first of all, pasensya na kayo, medyo hirap pa akong magsalita at medyo minamalat pa. No? But anyway, okay, so first of all, sa mga updates natin about Australian immigration and visa processing, unang-una, the changes with Australian Computer Society Skills Assessment. Ngayon pa lang, there are so many people asking us questions. Are we going to be affected by the, obviously, by the changes that will happen on March 18, no? So, yun yung pinaka-last day kasi ang effective date, yun yung day, March 18 will be the day para magkaroon ng panibagong change or yung effectivity ng change, okay? So, what is what's going to happen with ACS? Now, ACS has introduced that they will follow a new system with regards to assessment of your application. So, at the moment, medyo masalimuot nga yung ACS, no? And plus, ang dami-daming mga pathways, tapos iba't iba yung mga criteria, alin ba yung kukunin na employment nila, alin ba yung pwede, paano kung nandoon ka dun sa malaking computer or information technology area, at nagbago-bago yung position mo, pwede bang mag-apply using all different occupations na very closely related pero hindi mo ma-eksakto dun sa isang occupation lang, no? So, what's going to happen here? So, ayan, ang sinasabi ng Australian Computer Society, the change will be effective on the 18th of March 2024. So with this one, of course, kapag may mga changes, expected yung change unang-una sa fee. No, so at the moment we're paying around 500 Australian dollars for skills assessment ng ACS, but it's going to be 1,100 doble, no? So 100% increase doon sa luma. But having said that, linawin natin what is ACS, no? ACS is the skilling authority for different occupation in the information technology or in the computer world, no? Sabihin na natin ano-ano yung mga kasama dyan. Like, kasama dyan yung information and organization professionals, yung mga chief information officer, ICT project manager, ICT managers, ICT business analyst, system analyst, multimedia specialist, kasama din dyan, software tester, kasama din multimedia specialist, software and application programmer, network analyst, ICT system test engineers, and web administrator. So, marami pang mga kasamang mga occupations dyan, no? Pero binanggit ko lang yung mga medyo popular at this stage at popular among Filipinos, no? Okay, so yung mga occupations na yon, if you want to come to Australia on skilled migration, either it's a plus 189, 190, or 491, you will need to identify a nominated occupation, right? So if you are in that particular occupation, so ang unang punta mo ACS, bibigyan ka ba ng positive skills assessment ng ACS? Now, with the changes now, so ano yung pinapromise ng ACS sa bagong sistema nila na medyo mahal sa kasalukuyan? So, unang-una, sabi ng ACS, okay, we're going to change the system in order for them to do a faster assessment of your application. Now, mind you, at this stage, ang application po ay inaabot ng 4 to 6 weeks, no? Yung iba inaabot pa hanggang 12 weeks kung napakarami ng kanilang employment entries na magkakaiba pero closely related to one another. So now they're promising with this new system, they're promising na mabilis ang pagproseso, no? Sabi nila 15 days turnaround time. So mga 3 weeks, no, kumpara dun sa dating inaabot ng 6 to 12 weeks, no. Actually, kung aabot ng 15 days sana 15 days, no, hindi working days, kasi pagka 15 working days parang 3 weeks din 'yon, parang hindi masyadong nabawasan, no. But anyway, so sabi nila 15 days turnaround. So we're thinking that it's days, hindi working days, no. Okay, and then what else? Sabi nila there will be a greater clarity when it comes to assessing your skills and assessing your occupation and work experience, no. At the moment, medyo maraming ang hindi malinaw dito, no. Just like what I've said earlier, no. How many hours ang pwedeng ibilang dun sa isang occupation, o how many hours or how many years ang kukunin ng ACS at hindi ibibilang doon sa work experience nyo. And alin bang pathway ang pwede? Pathway pa pang overseas and pathway ba for onshore qualification? O kung halimbawa, dalawa yung qualification mo, merong offshore at merong onshore, aling pathway kukunin mo? Pwede bang magkaiba yung dalawa na yon in one application, no? So those are the questions. So hopefully magbigay ng clarity pagdating nitong mga changes na ito, no? So, and also, they're promising an instant update, no? So, meaning to say, if there's any update going on with ACS, then you will receive an email, or we will receive an email, and then maybe transmit it to you. Actually, it's not very different from now, no? There is a regular update from ACS. But I think what the applicant is really asking is update about their application, no, not necessarily the changes with ACS and whatever they want to do, because applicants are more concerned on the status of their application. What else do I need? How many days I should be waiting? Or is this coming now or not? What's going on with the verification of my employment? So those are the things that we are hoping to get at least, updates from them, no? So anyway, so alin pa, sabi nila, when they do this new system, it's going to be a user-friendly system, no? So dapat lang, no, kasi ACS, no, dapat na perfect nila yung pagiging user-friendly ng portal. Kasi at the moment, medyo hindi siya masyadong friendly. So now they're promising that there's going to be a user-friendly portal. And then, of course, this is the biggest, I think, change na maraming matutuwa, no? Kasi magkakaroon ng ability yung mga applicants to nominate at least 3 ANSCO occupation. Okay? Kasi at the moment, you can only nominate 1 occupation, right? So, when you nominate 1 occupation, pero meron ka rin ginawa belonging to a different occupation, you will have to submit another one, which is, 500, 500, so 1,000 na rin yon. Paano kung meron ka pang next na occupation na talagang ginagawa mo naman under this area, or under this skilling assessment? So that will be another 500. So it will become 1,500 in effect, no? But with the changes now, or that's going to take effect on the 18th of March, ACS is saying, no, this time you need to pay 1,100, but you can nominate at least 3 occupations in that on the list, no, kung saan ka mababagay, and then let them assess kung saan ka babagsak dun sa mga yon. So which is, a welcome change for some, no, kasi talagang medyo masalimuot kapag ka iba-iba yung occupation pero magkaka-related sila because it belongs to one big area of computer technology, no? So that's basically what ACS is going to do. But I am saying the general things that's going to happen. Pero wala pa tayong specific dito, no? So how clear it's going to be? Will there be any streams? What are the things that they will require differently nowadays, whether it's work certificates or anything? We don't know. And whether they need a decision-ready application. So that's another thing, no? The decision-ready application is sometimes good, but also sometimes bad, no? Kasi pag decision-ready application, especially for a system that's not yet tested, mabilis yung outcome, no? Pero dapat merong at least request for information kung sakali man na okay, meron kang nakalimutan or something, and then meron kang chance to actually, submit it kung hindi man pumasok dun sa system. So, yun yung medyo doon, no? Because I think they will be more looking at decision-ready application. So, which means to say, if there's one document missing or one information that's incorrectly done, then you're gonna lose your 1,100 Australian dollars, because they just say, okay, this particular information is missing, this particular information is unverifiable, and therefore we refuse the application because you are expected to apply with everything ready. So in other words, pagtanggap nila, kailangan nandiyan na lahat. At pag may kulang, ano mangyayari doon? So that's the worry for the decision-ready application. It's good because the turnaround time is quick. They don't wait for additional information. But in the previous experience, in the past experiences, maraming mga tinatamaan dahil lang sa ganoon. But anyway, so that's one under ACS. I can see some people are asking questions now. No? So if you have questions, yeah, go for it, and then I will read them later on. Okay, so now another change with Skilling Authority in the name of VETASSES. So VETASSES is also for professional occupations and associate professionals. So at the moment, it seems to be similar as now, walang major change except for the inclusion of managers of service apartments. No? Kasi yung dati, yung hotel, motel manager, specific siya para sa mga hotel, motel environment eh, no? So ngayon, it's different. They wanna introduce, or they wanna put those managers in service apartments, no? So with that, medyo may papasok na panibagong role o panibagong task, which is there on your screen, no? It's saying that the applicant must be responsible for all aspects of the service apartments operation, as well as demonstrating their knowledge and experience in following and awareness of an interaction with body corporate legislation, and also with all the applicable laws governing service apartments, and of course, liaising with other individuals involved in that particular task. No? So marami pa sigurong madadagdag dyan sa task na yan, but this is just one example na pwedeng magkaroon ng chance yung mga managers ng mga service apartments to actually get into VETASSES to get a positive skills assessment so that they can be eligible to apply for a 491 or 190, or even in the employer-sponsored visa. Okay? Now, I think the next topic is, I think, favorite na to, no, all throughout this year since December, the never-ending student visa issues, no. Parang hindi na natatapos to, no, and it's becoming worse. Worse in a sense na ramdam na ngayon ng lahat ng sectors kung ano yung mga changes, kung ano yung epekto ng mga changes na in-introduce nung December or nung end of the month. No? So with that, we can see the strong hand of colleges and universities nowadays. Na dati, kung yung mga universities and colleges are accepting applicants and freely giving letter of offers and then ECOE, and then bahala yung mga education agents and some immigration agents or even lawyers to actually worry about the student visa application with the Department of Home Affairs. So ngayon hindi, no? They want to make sure na yung tatanggapin nila ay makakakuha rin ng student visa because they are protecting their ranking, no? Ang mga universities and colleges po may mga rankings yan na tinatawag, no? So at the moment, kung level 1 sila, the level 1, level 2, level 3, no? So syempre yung mga level 1 universities and colleges, they don't want to be put down to level 2, no? Kasi magkakaroon ng mas maraming scrutiny, and more so level 2 ayaw nilang mapunta sa level 3, no? So anong mangyayari pagka o ano ba yung pwede nilang ginagawa o gagawin para bumaba yung level nila? Well, obviously, kung maraming refusal yung mga applications sa school mo, then obviously it will become it will become a bad image for you, no? Bad for the reputation of the school, no? So which means to say na marami kang kinukuhang hindi genuine students. No? So pwede kang kansilahan ng iyong registration para kumuha ng mga international students, o di kaya naman ay bumaba nga yung level mo at gawing napakahirap ang pag-approve ng visa para sa mga estudyante kinuha nyo. No? Okay, so that's one, no? Sandali lang, ang aking aso ay nandito. Sandali. Pasensya na po. Ang aking aso ay gustong lumabas. Anyway, so now what is happening now with colleges, no? So nagba-blacklist sila ngayon ng mga countries, no? Namimili na lang sila. Dati estudyante lang ang pinipili. Ngayon yung mismong bansa na, no? So ano ba yung mga bansang hindi muna nila tatanggapan ng ng applications, no? Unfortunately, yeah, we receive letters from colleges notifying us na there are selected countries that they will accept for enrollment. No? And hindi maganda kasi most of them are saying na talagang meron lang talagang particular like from the UK, European countries and others in Latin American countries. Very, very selective. Unfortunately, wala yung Philippines doon, no? So, medyo blacklisted ang Philippines. Sabi nga nung ibang school before or education agency, relaxation yon. No? This is what I'm saying. It's not relaxation. It's blacklisting the country. It's blacklisting Philippines. So in other words, even if you want to study in that particular school, pero kung merong tatak sa kanila na ito lang yung mga bansang kukunan namin o bibigyan namin ng letter of offer, um, kumakaunti yung chance ng mga um, Filipino students who want to come to Australia to actually come. So, kaya tatanungin nyo, no? Importanteng pag-aaralan nyo muna yung mga desisyon nyo sa pagpasok sa Australia kung talagang gusto nyo maging student visa o magkaroon ng student visa dito sa Australia. Now, yung mga colleges na nagba-blacklist ng countries, no? These colleges have a good rating. No? So, ibig sabihin, ayaw nilang masira yung kanilang reputation, yung kanilang ranking by accepting application from other countries. Now, of course, kasama din dun yung kahit na talagang genuine students, nasa ama na, no? Kasi nga, meron na silang blanket rule na ganoon, no? So, we have some list of colleges that do have a blacklist para sa Philippines, no? Kaya, paminsan when you come to us and wanting to study in Australia, we will have to look for a college for you of the same caliber or the same reputation para naman nang sa ganoon ay matupad yung pag-aaral mo dito sa Australia. But also having said that, I think this is a warning already, especially yung nandun sa offshore, no? Kasi baka marami pa ring sinasabi sa inyo na pwede, basta ganito, magbabayad or something, or pwedeng gawan yan ng paraan, especially yung financial. Kasi I can see nowadays, ang dami na yung utang ka dito, babayaran mo, tapos pag andyan na yung visa, iaalis sa bangko nyo. All those different schemes are going on. Just be careful, no? Kasi kung very strict ang immigration ngayon, kasama rin yung verification issues, no? So the last thing that you want you do not want to happen to your application is it getting refused and ma-flag ka na gumagamit ka ng bogus documents. Okay? Yung mga hindi naman totoo pero nagpapaproduce ka and sometimes you don't know whatever is the other person doing. And hindi pwede po yung excuse na, hindi ko alam yung agent ko gumawa niyan eh. No? Kayo po yung applicant, hindi yung agent nyo. So it is under your name. So just be very careful. No? But anyway, so that's one. So mayroong mga blacklisted countries and unfortunately Philippines is one of them. For some colleges only, not for all. Okay? You still have to address and prove your worth that you are, in fact, coming to Australia to study. And then second issue sa student visa is, of course, the student visa refusal. Mataas na yung refusal rating before, pero lalo pang tumaas because yung mga visa grounds bumaba pa ng 20%. No? So kaya mapapansin nyo, ang daming refusal ngayon. Pero the difference now is hindi kasing grabe nung post-COVID, no, a year after COVID na dahil sa dami ng applications, pare-pareho na yung pare-pareho na yung refusal letter, no? Parang hindi na binasa yung application po. Pare-pareho na yung mga refusal letter na yon, and talagang napakarami. Ngayon, what we can say is, at least for our applicants, I cannot speak for other agencies or other law firms. In our case now, it's good because case officers now are requesting further information. So, hindi kagaya noon na outright na hindi pa naka-medical, nagre-refuse na sila, nabalitaan ko. No? So, may mga ganoon. So, ngayon, medyo ginagawa nilang worth it yung bayad sa kanila na 720 na magtrabaho muna. Tingnan niyo muna yung mga applications before you actually, make a call. So, which is good kasi nagkakaroon pa rin ng natural justice, no? Hindi yung outrightly na refusal agad, no? Now also, we came to find out that also some universities are asking the applicants to withdraw their application. No, nandoon na sa immigration, nag-apply na sila, pero pinapa-withdraw yung application nyo. So, hindi ito acts of the Department of Home Affairs. Acts ito o gawa ito ng mga universities. So, binigyan ka na ng letter of offer, nagbayad ka na, nakatanggap ka na rin ng ECOE, nag-apply ka na ng student visa, pero in process, biglang babalik sa iyo yung university, sasabihin sa iyo, withdraw your student visa application because of the high risk of your application getting refused. Okay? Bakit nangyayari yon? No? Nangyayari yun because of, again, of the rating of the university. Pag ang dami ng refusal lang natanggap nila, tas ikaw nakapending ka dun sa immigration, dadagdag ka pa sa refusal nila, bababa yung levels nila. Or worst, mawalan sila ng registration to offer international programs for international students. No? So that is the situation now in student visa application. So medyo lumalala. But with that, of course, hindi naman namin pababayaan yung mga audience namin o yung mga viewers namin na, tanggapin na lang ito without doing anything. Like what I always say, no, you need to research, no. Kapag bumibili kayo ng bahay, di ba, laging sinasabi, to make your decision really right is, look for location. Now with application, with visa application to Australia, you have to research. Be educated and be informed. Kahit na kumuha kayo ng agent, kahit na meron kayong kaibigan na tumutulong sa inyo, you still have to own whatever is in your application. You have to be involved. Hindi pwede yung bahala na yung agent ko o yung agent ko sabi ganito. Tapos kapag may nangyari, sasabihin niyo na hindi ko alam yung ginawa ng agent ko sa application ko yung pala nilagay niya. So it cannot be like that, no? Walang post-drama, no? In other words, ang drama nandoon sa pagkatapos nangyari ng mga problema. You have to be involved so that in every step of the way, you know what to do and you know what's going on. And also, included in the research is researching the services that you are going to take, no? So again, sasabihin ko may mga education agencies that unfortunately some of them are not even licensed, or even if they're licensed, they don't know how to make a good advice when it comes to visa application. They can only offer you courses, especially dun sa mga kapartner nilang mga eskwelahan, no? So, and most likely, yung mga gusto nilang paglagyan kayo ay yung mga nagbibigay ng pagkataas-taas na commission, no? And you will wonder why, no? What kind of program, what kind of educational quality will the colleges deliver kung almost half ng tuition fee nyo napupunta lang doon sa marketing and napupunta lang sa mga education agents, no? I'm not saying na mali yung ginagawa ng mga education agents, but that is their job. They're working for the school, that they're not really working for you. Siguro ang outcome that they would want to happen is for you to get the visa so that they can get their commission. So they will really work hard in that aspect. But in terms of your career and in terms of your visa prospect to Australia, that's something that you need to research on. Okay? And again, iba po yung education agents sa migration agents at saka sa migration lawyer. And all these things, they have different qualities of service and they have different reputation. You've got to see kung sino yung magsasabi sa inyo ng bagay na kahit na ayaw niyong marinig, sasabihin pa rin sa inyo because they're honest, no? Sasabihin nila sa inyo whether it's that you can get it or not. Hindi yung lahat pwede, okay yan, sige, okay yan, ganoon, ganyan, no? So, meaning to say honest service is what you need. Okay, and also, again, just like what I have always been saying, financial capacity is very important nowadays. It is not a mandatory requirement for level 2 countries like Philippines. It is discretionary. But in practice, the schools are asking for financial evidence na meron talaga kayong pera na pambayad sa eskwelahan. And of course, immigration has the prerogative, has the discretion to ask for it. Now, the worst scenario is you're not prepared and bigla kayong hiningian, doon ka lang kayo maghahanap. And most of the time, it's not going to work. So you will be putting your application at risk of refusal. Ano ang nasayang? Nasayang ang oras, nasayang ang time, nawala yung pangarap. Okay? And then, of course, very important is that you have to be a genuine student, meaning to say you're coming to Australia not to work. Okay? Kasi hindi po sapat yung kikitain nyo sa pagtatrabaho para makabayad ng tuition fee at makapagpadala pa sa inyong pamilya. Hindi po sapat yon. So you come here to study and be able to acquire more skills to acquire a higher type of qualification. And then, of course, you have to be genuine. Kasi yun talaga yung pinaka-root, no? Kung hindi genuine yung intention yung mag-aral sa Australia at para lang mag-aaral kayo para maghanap ng trabaho o mag-aaral kayo para magtrabaho o mag-aaral kayo para mag-antay ng inyong EOI na nakasalpak na, baka magkaroon po ng disappointments at some point. Okay? So, unfortunately, medyo madilim ang area ng student visa applications nowadays. So, be careful with that. If you need some information or if you need any advice, consult with us because we will tell you kung pwede or hindi. Walang sugarcoating or anything. And we are connected and in partnership with all the schools around Australia. We are not representing one exclusive college or school, but it will have to align. So whatever course that you need to take will have to align to your career progression and will have to be consistent with your circumstances in the Philippines. Okay? If those things are properly addressed, then we will be happy to assist you. We will be happy to take your case. But if we see that it's not, we will have to tell you, unfortunately, we can't really serve you or we can't work for you because of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you like, we can give you different options. You just have to be open-minded with the options. Now, in some cases, you will need to just, if you're already working as a chef or as a cook in the Philippines, why do you need to come to Australia when you can improve your skills in the Philippines in a matter of, 5 years working, apply for skills assessment, and maybe you can get your skilled migration visa to Australia. So, merong mga ganun po. So, para magkaroon tayo ng direksyon at the moment at hindi dumami yung mga umiiyak. No? Dami kong nakikitang umiiyak sa Philippines because of the student visa refusal. And some of them have already paid na wala naman talagang letter of offer. So anyway, so those are the updates now in Australian visa environment here in Australia. So let's move on to your questions. No? So tingnan natin yung mga questions niya. And thank you very much for the watchers now. Okay. Okay, so nagtatanong si Melo Pascual. Hello po, attorney. Ask ko lang po about care visa. My aunt is a senior citizen and Australian citizen. Solo living po. No serious illness po. Can she apply a care visa po? Okay, care visa is for the person providing care, not for the person requiring care. Okay? But kung meron kang auntie na medyo may edad na at solo living, sabi mo nga, at sa tingin mo mga kailangan siya ng carer, yes, pwede siyang maging person requiring care and pwede rin siyang maging sponsor, ikaw yung magiging applicant. But before anything happens, yung auntie mo will need to make or will need to undergo a medical assessment and will need to get a disability rating. No? So the disability rating required is 31%. No? Hindi tayo magsasabi nun kung hindi medical opinion ng accredited medical assessor ng Department of Home Affairs. No? So if we get that disability rating, then yes, we can do a care visa application for you. Only thing with care visa is it takes longer time to process, but it's a permanent visa. So yes, the possibility is there, but he has or she has to meet the disability rating before anything happens. Okay. Yep. From Alaya Jamila. Attorney, sa VETASSES ba magkakaroon ng pagbabago kagaya ng ACS na 3 ans ko na i-review din mas mura pa? Oh yeah, we hope, ano? Oo, sana. Wala pa kaming balita sa VETASSES kung gagawin nila iyon. Pero I think there will be an issue if they do that, no? Kasi it is a professional, most of the occupations are professional occupations. And distinct and different yung every occupation eh. Hindi kagaya sa computer technology, meron talaga silang overlapping job description, meron talagang overlapping task. Pero sa VETASSES, it's different. If you are a researcher, then you are a researcher. And if you are a manager, then you are a manager. Ganoon. No? So, I'm not sure at this stage, but yeah, we hope na meron kasi applicable sa ibang applicants, no? Yung 3 occupations, para makamura rin naman. Kasi mahaba rin yung episodes, no? Yung career episodes ng iba, minsan 10 years, tapos meron siyang mga ganoon. Pero mind you, VETASSES is only really looking at the last 5 years of your work experience. So, hopefully in that 5 years, naka-define ka kung saan ka papunta talaga. Yeah. Okay, so next. Galing kay Glory Zami Rogilov. Siguro binaliktad nito apelido at pangalan niya. Kaya mahirap basahin. But anyway, from Glory. Good afternoon, attorney. May malaki po bang chance na makamigrate dyan sa Australia kahit walang employer o yung skills wala sa green list? Salamat po. Okay, so it's not green list, so it's an occupation list. So merong MLTSSL, yung medium to long term, merong STSOL, yung short term, meron ding ROL, regional occupation list. Ngayon, kung wala dun sa list of occupation, obviously it's out. No, hindi pwede sa skilled migration. Specifically dun sa skill select, yung merong points, no, yung 190189491. Pero baka may pag-asa sa employer sponsorship kahit na wala doon sa doon sa mga occupation list, no, kasi merong tinatawag na labor agreement, minsan wala doon sa occupation list, nandun siya sa generic like yung 070499 occupations na pwede sa labor agreement, wala yun sa listahan, but can be, no, so pwede siguro sa employer sponsorship. Yeah. Okay, so Rickson Bernardo. Hi, Attorney Cardona. I'm a student visa holder and currently processing my skills assessment for Engineers Australia. Once I have a positive skills assessment, pwede po ba akong mag-file ng EOI, either 189, 190, to different states? Okay, first part of the question, meron siyang positive skills assessment in case EA granted it. Yes, you can, pero merong flag doon sa sinabi mo, no? Yung pwedeng mag-approach ng 189, 190, 491, pero yung sabi mong in different states, now that's a flag, no? Because 189 is okay because that's an independent visa. So meaning to say you're not going to require any sponsorship from any states, no? Pero pagka 190 and 491, you have to choose a state. You cannot choose all of them ng lahat different states, no? Kasi para kang nag-a-apply niyan eh, para kang nanliligaw, no? Kung liligawan mo lahat, baka walang sumagot sa'yo. So, focus ka sa isa o kaya focus ka sa dalawa kung saan ka eligible. Remember, each state has eligibility criteria. And most of them at this stage want people who are already living in the states or in the regional area of the state. So, meaning to say, bihira na yung nandito ka tapos sa ibang state ka mag-approach ng sponsorship, no? Hindi kagaya dati, di ba? Kahit nasa Queensland ka, you wanna go to New South Wales regional area, pwede kang magsabi kay regional New South Wales na I wanna be nominated by you. Pwede yung ganon. Pero ngayon, hindi, no? New South Wales wants people na nandoon na nagtatrabaho sa regional area. So you've got to look at the eligibility requirements of each state in order to define which states do you really want to go. Now, if you are offshore, there's no issue, no? Kasi you can choose kung saang state. But just the same, you will need to at least study. Ano bang state ako mag-grow? Saan ba ako mas madaling makakakuha ng trabaho? Because that is a statement that you will need to do when you are invited or when you are selected to make an application for nomination. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, next. Okay, so from Jason Manalo, hi attorney, ask ko lang po kung may pag-asa pa kaya ako sa 491 visa with my de facto and 10-year-old daughter. My sister is an Australian citizen na nasa Western Australia. She's willing to sponsor. ANSCO 2632 ICT support engineer po ako sa list with 20 years working experience. 44 years old na po ako, turning 45 sa December 2024. Okay, the age is a big factor. So pagka umano ka sa 45, of course you will be outrightly eliminated. Chania, can you put the question again on the screen so I can read it? And I wanna have a look at the prospect of you getting the invitation under 263212. Just bear with me for 1 sec. 63212. Okay. Now, 263212 ICT support engineer. That is in short term selected occupation list ng STSOL. Now, unfortunately, it's not open for family sponsorship under 491. So, tatanggalin mo na 'yon sa ano mo, no? Tatanggalin mo na 'yon sa choice mo. Kahit na gusto ka ng sister mong i-sponsor na nasa Western Australia, she can't because that particular occupation is not open for 491 family sponsorship. So what you can do is, of course, look for a state that could sponsor you. Well, South Australia is a good state for you because of your long work experience. South Australia prefers people with long, solid experience. Kaya lang medyo hagad yan kung 44 years old ka na and malapit na. And unfortunately, I think most of the states are closing for invitation now. So kaunti na lang yata yung mga available slots. I'm not sure. It's worth the try if you're ready. After that, I don't know. Maybe you can also look at work visa. It can still take you for 45 years old, but it's a temporary visa. It's no longer a permanent visa. Okay. J. Andrew Parangan. Good evening po. Good evening po. I work for service apartments as a duty manager with almost 3 years experience. VETASSES updated their terms. Should I do hotel manager or accommodation and hospitality neck? I intend to go visa 190. Please advise. Okay. Well, kagaya nung sabi ko kanina, no, kung inserted na yung service apartments, doon ka pumunta. Kasi then, most probably, you can get a positive skills assessment. Yeah. So if you want to go to 190, yeah, just choose maybe just choose the state that will be okay for to sponsor you. No, so what else is there? Yeah, it's open for 190, so there's no issue about that. So just really a matter of, making an application with VETASSES and ensuring that you get a positive skills assessment and that your score is competitive kasi medyo hindi yan masyadong mabilisan na nabibigyan ng invitation yung occupation na yan. You can also try work visa. Baka meron kang swerte dun sa work visa. Okay, so are we closing now? How much more questions do we have? Okay, so Chico Marega, hi there. I have graduated Certificate 3 and 4 Mechanic, currently in 485. I'm currently doing my skills assessment and 6 months left. I have 8 months left on my visa. Do you think I have enough time to apply for 491? I don't know. What step are you in now? So are you doing the JRP, step 1, 2, 3, or 4? So which step are you in now? Because if you are still in step 2, maybe alanganin ka na makatapos. But you know what? Even if you finish your JRP and you get the full skills assessment and wala kang visa, pwede namang umuwi ng Philippines and then mag-apply offshore for 491. Magkaibang issue yun, no? So whether you want to stay or, kasi yung question mo, eligible ka ba sa 491 dun sa period of time na sinabi mo, no? Maybe you are eligible, but not necessarily maybe while you are in Australia. So it could be possibly outside of Australia. You can still be eligible. All right. Okay, so we have some few questions, I think, and but before that, let me thank you for viewing us today, for watching us today. Now, so maraming salamat. Palagi kayong nandyan and palaging nakikinig. So hopefully we are helping you in a way, no. And also, please don't forget to please like and follow our page and share it to some of your friends who you think will benefit from this. Okay, so I think we are closing in few minutes. Is there any more questions that I need to answer, Shania? Okay, so very quickly from RJ Briggs Dolorido. Hello, nakapag-assist na po kayo ng skilled worker with graphic design or web design field, 10 years experience? Yes. I don't know what to answer after that because that's the question. So I say yes. Okay, and is there anything else? Okay, so I think we are okay with that. Yeah, okay. I think may pumasok na isang question kay Mimi Puerto. Hello, ma'am. Meron po akong tanong. If mag-apply po ba onshore, nakaprocess na lahat at waiting for approval, pwede pa bumalik ng Philippines at doon mag-wait? Okay, naka-apply ka na ng onshore. Anong visa ang in-applyan? Anong klaseng visa ang in-applyan? Depende kasi kung anong visa yung in-applyan mo, no? So, kung nag-apply ka na and you receive a student visa, okay, so if it is a student visa and you are given a bridging visa, A, then you will need to apply for bridging visa. B, to go back to the Philippines or to go outside of Australia. And then you have a visa to come back. That is a student visa. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So, but with you going out, it does not necessarily mean to say that the department will wait for you to come back to Australia to make a decision. The worst thing that could happen there is if you are outside and the department made a decision in your application. And if it is a refused application, well, obviously, nasa labas ka, you will not be eligible for a review. You will not be eligible for an appeal. Pero kung nasa loob ka ng Australia and if it's refused, then you are eligible for an appeal. I'm not saying that it's going to be refused, but that could be an impact of that. And I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's the disadvantage of going away while the visa is being processed. Okay. So, from mindset, isang tanong na lang. And hi, attorney, na-refuse po ang student visa ko onshore. Then, nag-appeal po ako, which is due on March 7 para sa 21 days. Pwede po bang mag-lodge anytime? Or does it have to be March 7? Yes. You don't want to be out of time. Yes, you need to do that. And you need a professional like us to help you with the tribunal appeal. Okay? Yes, there's no out of time because they will not take your application kung out of time na and you will become unlawful. Okay, so walang second chance. Kapag ka sinabing 21 days, 21 days. Okay, for the tribunal. Okay, so again, thank you very much. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat and hopefully you learned something from this Visa Mo Sagot Ko. We'll see you next week for another episode. And if you want us to discuss a particular visa, just let us know and we will try to accommodate your requests. Okay? So maraming salamat po and have a good night. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Australia, the land of opportunity, natural beauty, and endless possibilities. If you ever dreamed of calling Australia your home, Auspac Visa is here to make that dream a reality. At Auspac Visa, we specialize in helping Filipinos secure the Australian visa they need. Our team of experienced immigration experts is here to guide you every step of the way. From visa applications to paperwork, we handle it all. You can focus on planning your new life down under. And when the time comes, we'll be there with you as you take the oath and become an Australian citizen. Join the thousands of satisfied clients who have made their dreams come true with Auspac Visa. Australia is waiting for you. Contact Auspac Visa today and start your journey towards a brighter future. Auspac Visa, your trusted immigration law services. Call us today or visit our website to schedule your consultation.